another edition of the Daily Homes and Foreclosures, which is kind of our newsletter just to stay in touch with you 3, 4, 5 times a week. We have a great time trying to show you the best buys of the week, some of the best foreclosures, the short sales, and the homes that we see during the week, and just kind of staying in touch with you, keeping you in tune with the market and what's going on, and to trying to bring you the best advice, the best real estate advice and information that I possibly can. Today's tour is a great tour. We're going to talk about the waiting periods after foreclosures, short sales, and bankruptcy. I know there's a lot of you out there, or at least probably some of you out there, that have either thought about doing a short sale or have done a short sale, or maybe a foreclosure or bankruptcy, or have a friend that has. So I'll show you what's required after you have one of those situations and what it takes to get another great home. Today we're going to show you a group of homes that are going to be all homes that are back on the market, which means they've sold. Most of them are probably short sales that have sold, and then they've come back on the market, usually meaning that the bank come back at a higher purchase price. So now the realtors know what price to put on the home, at least to start on the second or third round of the short sale process. Again, if you're not familiar with the real short sale process and how it really works, I really encourage you to watch my short sale video. It'll really tell you how short sales really work. I find that 99% of the people who have not watched my film really don't have a clue about the short sale process. They just think, oh, I'm going to go buy a short sale home, I'm going to save all this money, I'm going to get a great deal, and boy, never could be farther from the truth. So we're gonna do that, and I'm going to show you a list of sold homes today, because I always get people asking me whether or not, to show them some sold homes so they can get an idea of not what people are asking, but what kind of homes are actually selling and the prices of those homes. So let's start with today's tour. This first thing I want to show to you is the waiting periods for foreclosures, short sales, and bankruptcies. And as you see here, the waiting period to purchase a home after foreclosures for FHA is 3 years, VA is 2, conventional is 7 years from the completion of your foreclosure. You can get a conventional loan. If you've got a short sale, it's 2 years, 3 years, and 2 years at 20% down, conventional, 4 years with 10% down, and if you don't want any types of restrictions, it's 7-year waiting period to get a mortgage after you've had a short sale. And if you filed a Chapter 7 and you want to buy a home, it's a 2-year waiting period for FHA and VA, 4 years on the conventional market, and USDA is 3 years from the discharge date. So I'll go ahead and post this on this sheet. I'll go ahead and post on the website as well, or on the Facebook page. That way you can see it for yourself. Well, let's get started here with today's tour. One thing I wanted to start out with you is I get the questions all the time, can you get lists of homes for sale and tour of homes for sale without watching the video? And the answer is yes. We actually have 4 different search programs. We have our Market Watch. We have our Home Search. Both of those are email type search programs where you'll be emailed all the listings that match only what you're looking for every day, sent to your e-box. You can go in and change the price or the criteria and things like that as well. Home Search is a little more detailed than that. It also goes through the REOs, the short sales, and foreclosures, and it's up to date in real time, because those are for folks that are, say, within 30 to 60 days of finding a home, and we want to show them the best prices, and you'll work one-on-one with us to find that great home. The other one is we have a public accessed MLS search system where you can access the MLS and search just like a realtor. Now, in order to use that, you're going to need to know the geo areas in Cape Coral, Fort Myers, and things like that. And we have a PDF map for you where you know exactly what those areas are and you can plug them in. If you need a hand using that system, I don't have just a cruddy little realtor-based ones like most people have where you click on 100 to 200, it shows you a couple properties, because I want to give my clients every particular property in the market listed by every realtor, every broker, every REO, and every bank, because I think that's what you really want. But to do that, the search system has to be a little bit more detailed than the normal run-of-the-mill realtor-type website stuff that you see out there, most of which is not available anyway. So if you need a hand on getting that set up and making sure you know how to run it, please give us a call at 239-872-7736. Let's start with today's tour. This first home is an active home. It's just come back on the market, which means it was sold and now it's back on the market. This is a great short sale. It's on Sanibel Island over on Isabel Drive. It's 6,000 square foot, 6-bedroom, 5-bath home. Gorgeous bayfront 6 bedrooms. They all have a great view. It's direct access boat dock. It's got 2 master suites with decks overlooking the San Carlos Bay. You get to watch the sunset and the sunrise from both sides of this great home. bidet, jacuzzi tubs, oversized showers, imported Italian tile, all kinds of great things here. Even has swim jet lights and a waterfall in the pool. Does include a direct access boat dock, and is going to be available right now as fully furnished. And again, this is just back on the market. It's sold, and for whatever reason, either the buyer didn't qualify or whatever, or the sale wasn't approved by the bank, but it's just back on the market for $2.9 million. Okay, this one here is a sold home. This is a home that sold. Its asking price was $769,000. It sold at $705,000. It's a 3-bedroom, 4-bath, 2,800 square foot home over in Ginger Point Court in Shadowwood South Course. This is a really nice Art and Rutherford home. It features an open design plan with 3 bedrooms and 3.5 baths, formal dining room, guest rooms, freshly painted interior, large soaking tub, a lot of great things. I'm going to flip through these fairly quickly as we go because they are sold homes, but I just want to give you, and you can stop the video on your own and look at them. This one here is also another sold home. It was listed at $799,000. It sold and closed at $665,000. It's a Largo Del Mar, 5-bedroom, 4 baths, 5-bedroom, 6 baths, 4,400 square foot home. It's a nice diplomat estate model home. It came completely furnished. It was sold completely furnished with that great infinity pool and spa. What was nice about this home is the master bedroom had a walkout on lanai, which is really nice. Gives you a little idea of that Roman tub, and the shower goes around both sides, so it's a walk-through shower. You can walk through on both sides. This was built by Toll Brothers down in Bel Largo, just to give you a little general idea, and again, it sold for $665,000. Okay, this home here sold for $635,000. It's on Belle Isles Drive in Fort Myers. It's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 1/3 of an acre, about 3,000 square foot. It was completely remodeled 3-3 down in Town and Country, which is right off of McGregor, between the river and McGregor. For those of you who may be unfamiliar with the River District, there's 120 feet of canal frontage with deep water, direct Gulf access, and a huge wraparound boat dock here with this home. It sold for $635,000. The kitchen did have wood cabinetry in it, got a nice pool area as you see there, brand new stainless steel and KitchenAid appliances. The home was completely wired for surround sound, and it had that really neat boat dock as you see there. Okay. This next home, again, sold on Escalante Street in Bonita Springs. This was unit number 2. It's a 3-bedroom, 4-bath, 2,500 square foot residence. But it was designed to provide the ambience and privacy of a single-family home. It's located on a deep, wide canal. It's less than 1 mile from beautiful Bonita Beach. It sold for $575,000. Again, a condo. It sold as a short sale. We got her closed. It has western rear exposure overlooking the Imperial River Preserve, and a lot of great fine craftsmanship in this home. So if you wanted a newer waterfront construction and direct access to the Gulf of Mexico from your private dock with a 10,000-pound lift, that one would have been it, and it would have cost you $575,000. Okay, now this one is available. It just came back on the market. It was sold. This one's $549,900. It's a great custom-built riverfront pool home. Yes, it's right on the river, not a canal. Boy, you'll enjoy all the breathtaking views here of the Caloosahatchee River in this great 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 3,200 square foot home at $549,000. To get on the river at any home in the $500,000 was unheard of, and this is the best buy right now today for a riverfront home at $549,000. Has a loft, a media room that leads out from the 2nd-story balcony. It's got California closets, pocket sliding doors, crown molding, custom fans, accordion shutters. It has 130 feet of boat dock with a 16,000-pound boat lift. Listen, folks, you'll be able to watch the manatees, the otters, the pelicans, the dolphins, the seagulls, and the sunsets with that kind of a view right out your backyard. That gives you a little bit shot back at the house I wanted to show you. $549,000, that's the best buy number 2 for today. Okay, this one here is a sold home, sold for $446,000. It's a direct access home in Southeast Cape Coral off of Southeast 24th, quarter of an acre, 3-bedroom, 3-bath on an oversized cul-de-sac lot. It does have 220 feet of water frontage, and with incredible intersecting canal views, has a massive dock area with 2 boat lifts. One was 7,000 pound and one was 20,000 pound. It had a really nice captain's walk and sunset entertainment deck, as you get a little idea of the back side here. Had 17-inch floor tiles, decorative arches, raised coffered ceilings, crown molding throughout. A great view there of the intersecting canals, give you a little idea on what it looks like in the backyard of this terrific home, and an overhead shot, and again, $446,000. Okay, this one's back on the market out in Alba, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,600 square foot home for $442,400. It's a great 3-bedroom, 2-bath country home, and it's on 35 acres. So if you're looking for something out peaceful, horse property, lot of acreage, this one offers flora and fauna of native Florida, yet it's only 15 minutes away from I-75, $442,000. It just came back on the market. Don't let it get away if that's what you're looking for. Now this one here is real unique, down off of Wildwood Court. This home is sold. It's a 5-bedroom, 4-bath, 3,400 square feet. Sold for $415,000. Asking price was $415,000. So 100%, asking list to sold price. The average right now in Southwest Florida that the homes are selling for is 97% of listing to ask price, and the homes that are selling under 40 days. This was really a nice benchmark of a perfection for a designer home makeover. It's a spectacular 5-bedroom, 4-bath estate pool home in gated Carillion woods. The home was completely remodeled. It was move-in ready. The kitchen is, of course, granite and stainless. Did have washer, whirlpool, washer, dryer, custom tile work in each bathroom. This was a bank-owned REO. It's in a great area. Plus, you had the parking close to schools, really nice with shopping and restaurants, and of course, real close to them white sand beaches. Now this one here sold at $415,000 on Sunset Key. It's a great condo. It was a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, sold for $415,000. It was a short sale that we got closed. There's simply no better way to spend your days and nights than in the luxury of Grand Island Towers, which is where this unit was located as. It's off of Burnt Store, so if you know where Burnt Store is, it's up north of Cape Coral, up in that particular area. It was a spectacular unit on the 4th floor. This was unit 401. And, for those of you who know, most of these condos have great things. This one had a private theater in the area, spa, gym, steam and sauna, waterfront resort pool, and all that good stuff. If you're looking for high-rise condos and that sort of thing, I've got a bunch of them that are simply best buys just like that one. Okay, now this one here sold for $410,000. The asking price was $430,000. It's off of Southwest 26th Avenue down in the Cape. It was a beautiful home on a wide access canal. It was being offered totally furnished. It's currently on a European rental program, so it does very well with seasonal rentals. It's got glass and sliders across the entire back of the house, which gave a spectacular view that you'll see here of the 200-foot wide canal. It was a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, built in '96 with a pool and a dock. All you need for this one to have a successful rental or a personal home for yourself is just your own personal belongings and those kinds of things, and you could move right into this great home. Again, that sold at $410,000. Now this one sold at $395,000. This is one of the entry-level priced homes out on Sanibel on Rabbit Road. I just sold a home out on Rabbit Road again, and off of Bunny Lane, which is off of Rabbit Road. That's kind of a joke, but it is true. Anyway, this was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, 1,700 square foot. The asking price of this one was $415,000. It sold for $395,000. This home was beautifully updated and landscaped. It was minutes to the beach. Maintenance-free tile floors, new galley kitchen with hard surface wood and cabinets, extra wide porch with a hot tub, and just perfect for entertaining and getting involved with that Florida lifestyle. It was sold fully furnished. However, please note here there was no pool, and of course it wasn't waterfront or a dock. Again, sold Sanibel $395,000. Now this one sold in Northwest Cape off of 4th Avenue for $375,000. It's a 5-bedroom, 4-bath, 3,800 square foot. This was a complete custom 2-story home. Now this one just came back on the market, so you can buy this one, and this is a good buy at $375,000. It has lots of cabinets, a breakfast bar, the area overlooking the canal and the pool. It does have 2 full master suites in it that also serve as a mother-in-law or maybe tween quarters or large family rooms, something along those lines. It does have paver driveway in the pool area and the deck area, so a lot of great things about that particular opportunity at $375. And this one sold at $370, again in Southwest Cape, down off of Southwest 17th Avenue. It's a great 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,200 square foot home. And here, you know, you'll be able to enjoy Margaritaville with Jimmy Buffett playing out by the pool and everything. This was a golf access property that's got a lot of nice exotic features in it, including that covered boat area with a wraparound dock, gorgeous mature landscaping, had an upgraded 12,000-pound boat lift as included in that. It's a pretty nice property that really lends itself for entertaining, has 18-inch tile, upgraded granite. It did have a nice butler's pantry, custom faux paintings, tray sildings, crown molding. Like I told you, folks, for homes like this that are newer with the high ceilings and the cove moldings and the granite and all that, you're really going to start at about $350, and this is a perfect example. They were asking $389 and it sold for $370. Well, there you have it, folks. I'm going to bring you, I've got 16 more homes. I'm going to bring you in tomorrow's tour of great homes down here in Southwest Florida that have just come back on the market, and you can pick them up yourself. And I'm wishing you a wonderful, great day. It's about 82 degrees down here in Southwest Florida. I have to head down to the beach and take some video and show some properties down there. As far as the Marco home and the Cooney's inspection went, everything's looking good and moving to closing, and we're looking forward on welcoming Bev and Tim Cooney and Ron Oneski and his wife as new members down here in Southwest Florida on their wonderful properties that they just purchased. This is Alan Smith. I'm wishing you a wonderful, warm, Southwest sunny day. You have a great day until tomorrow. Bye-bye now.